So to create the Charlemagne Dream worksheet, first thing I want to do is I'm going to recreate this circle. So on my blank sheet of spiral paper, I'm going to draw a circle as large as I possibly can. That way I've got more room. Okay. And then I'm going to recreate this thing. So I'm going to have this inner circle. And then I need to divide it into 3 sections. Like that. I'm going to label it after, before, and his dream. And then what I'm going to do, it says to do this, to draw a picture inside of here representing or showing Charlemagne being coronated, because his dream was to become an emperor. And then what I'm going to do is, so I'm going to draw that picture inside this circle here, and then I'm going to write about what his dream was in this section down in here. So I'm kind of writing around this. Then it says in the before section that I need to answer 3 questions. What was going on with the Pope that made him flee? What did Charlemagne do to help the Pope? And what did the Pope give to Charlemagne as thanks for the help he needed? So I'm going to answer those 3 in this area, making sure that I echo. And then I'm going to talk about the 3 things that I need to talk about in the after section, after he became emperor. And I'm going to do that in this area. So I'll have my picture and then my information written around in here. Then I need to finish up with a study in conflict, and it says I need to make a timeline. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my paper over, and then I'm going to actually turn it landscape a little bit. Now I'm going to draw a timeline across here, and I'm going to set that timeline up. And there's 3 dates that I have to get on here. 962. So I'm going to go 962, 1073, and then 1122. And then it says I need to draw some kind of a symbol that will represent what the important event was going on in 962. And then I'm going to come up with 3 facts related to that. 1, 2, 3 that are important, that represent what was going on during that particular event and why that was important. So I'm going to do the same for each one. So I'm going to draw some kind of a picture. I'm just using these boxes to show you what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to have my 3 facts for what was going on in 1073. And then the same thing over here. Maybe I'll draw my picture over on this side. And then I've got my 1, 2, 3 sentences over here. But I've set up my timeline, I've got my dates on here, I'm going to have a picture to go with each one, and my 3 sentences written in here. Do not forget to echo. Very important. But that's how I set it up.